Hi kids, it's Saturday. Yeah. I watched everyone's videos. I didn't watch my old goals one because I really didn't want to just go back to that since I already talked about my stuff. So let's start with responses. Shannon, your whole talking about how you feel like you're on your way, I so get that. Like, I'm so ready to be just, like, done with school and out in my career already, because, like, I love research so much, and I, like, the whole time you were talking about that, I was like, I get that, I got her, so, like, I totally get what you're saying about that, and I'm so glad that you feel that way, because it's kind of awesome when you're like, I am here, and you're not really there yet, but you're on your way to being there, and that's so cool. And so I totally get what you're saying with that, and I was really, like, I was geeking out with you a little bit, so I'm really happy that you're doing well. Good for you. I'm happy. By the way, yeah, your hair's hot. Like really. The little, like, 3% lesbian in me is like, yeah, go you, I'd do that. But anyway, yeah. And crap, I wrote down friends bit. I don't know where I was going with that. Damn it. See, I wrote down post-its and that still doesn't help me. Oh, no. It was okay. You were talking about how, you were glad you went to a school with a lot of people you knew. And that's cool. I'm really glad that you feel that way, but I don't know. I don't talk to anybody from East here, to be honest. And I don't know if that makes me a jerk or if that just, makes me weird, but I don't talk to anybody from East. Hair, stop doing gross things. I need to fix my hair. Anyway, yeah, I don't talk to people from East, really. The only person I talk to is Tage, because, I don't know, I talked to him when I got here, and his roommates are now my family, so, I just feel like I'm kind of meeting people on my own, and I like that. I like not having all this. I know that, like, people that go here that were from East weren't the ones that carried a lot of the drama and emotional baggage for me from high school, but, it's just kind of, I think I'm done with that part of my life, and I'm glad to be done. I'm happy to be moving on. But good, I'm glad that you're meeting people. That's always fun. I like meeting people. I've met a lot of people, so it's nice. Yeah, you said something about most males were opposed to abortion thing, and I think that that's kind of interesting, or, well, in your class, more were opposed, but I think that's because they don't take into account how much work goes into it, because most males aren't the ones taking care of babies, in a case where a baby would need to be aborted, So, I think that's an interesting point you bring up, and it's been very interesting meeting a lot of different people with different viewpoints. I'm going to agree with you on that, because, it's interesting. I've met my, like, first legit atheist-y type person. Well, I mean, Yuan and Pesh was atheist crazy, and she was gonna tell you and everybody that. And I mean, I'm sure that there are some people I know that are atheist and whatever, but, like, actually talking about it, it's been kind of interesting. I think I've come to more decisions about how I feel about the universe and life and the great big everything and all that crap. So, learning a lot about yourself, through talking to other people, I think. So, I guess that's what college is about, figuring out who you are. And you were geeking out about something. I don't remember what it was, but you were geeking out, and I was really happy with you. You were just so happy looking. I kind of just wanted to hug you. So keep being your dorky self. I love you a lot. Meredith, your video was a minute, but it was short and sweet, and you were, whatever. You'll post more, I know. But, girl, your hair is hot like that, like, really. Can you just leave it out all the time? Because it's just hot looking, It's just like, yeah, she'd be cool. I want to party with her. So, I like hair. I like everyone's hair. My hair's gross. I haven't straightened it, so this is it in process of drying. Yeah. And, yeah, neuroscience, isn't it the shit? Isn't it the shit? If you ever need to, like, geek out about something, please tell me, because I'm the one that, like, runs out into the living room while I'm studying and, like, tells my roommates, like, I tell my roommates stuff all the time about neuroscience, and they don't care, but they get really excited, because I'm really excited, and I'm, like, jumping up and down, having a party, like, oh my god, the brain is so cool. So, I get where you're going with that. It's awesome. I know. Right, so those were my responses. I talked for a long time. Ooh. Okay, I'll keep this under 8 minutes. This past week, what did I accomplish? We had a lot of rush events, because, you know, Spring Rush coming up, we're trying to recruit new girls. We've had some interests show up, which is kind of good, because, you know, spring semester is almost impossible to recruit people, because if anybody wants to rush, they'll rush fall semester generally. But we've had a few interests, so that's nice. I've gotten to know my sisters a lot better, because, you know, after process and after crossing, I didn't really talk to them that much, just because, you know, I was kind of like on a break and I wasn't really doing anything yet. But now that I'm, you know, this semester started and I'm actually an active member, I'm starting to hang out with them more, and I really love them. They're great people. They're wonderful, wonderful, awesome, funny people. I'm really glad. So yeah, a bunch of rush stuff, more time in the lab. I learned how to suture the other day. I learned how to suture because they were doing a practice surgery on a very old rat, and it wasn't expected that she was going to live, and once they figured out that she wasn't going to, and they had planned that she would in fact be put down, one of the grad students came in and he was just like, do you know how to suture? And I was like, no. And he's like, would you like to learn? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want to learn how to suture. So I learned how to suture, which was not as gross as I thought, because, yeah, I watch gross shows and TV shows and movies and whatever, you know, blood and guts everywhere, and I'm, like, cringing and all, but, you know, when I actually, like, sit down and see it, it doesn't bother me. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I practiced a few sutures, and they came out okay, I think. The grad students said they were they were pretty okay, so that's exciting. I got out a lot of internship applications this past week. Yay. Dr. Kilgard and Dr. Gensch, my 2 recommendation letter writers, got my letters back to me within, like, Dr. Kilgard got it to me overnight, and Gensch took, like, 3 days. Like, they are so helpful. God, I love people sometimes. Well, it was great. I didn't really hang out with people that much till last night, because I've been, you know, busy and trying to stay on top of things and homework and rush and all that stuff, so, but last night after I had my chapter meeting for sorority stuff, I was gonna go to a frat party, but I was gonna take Tage, and then Tage was just annoying me, and I was like, Tage, no, okay, you're an embarrassment, I'm not taking you anywhere. So I ended up going and seeing Black Swan at, like, midnight with Corbin, the one with the hobbity feet, and it was a really good movie. He'd already seen it, and he was just like, no, I don't mind seeing it again if you really want to see it. And I was like, okay, great. So Black Swan, oh my god, like, oh, my heart. So it was really great. And we went to IHOP after, and he's a really nice guy to talk to, and I really liked having one-on-one time with him, just because he's quiet in big groups. So talking to him in person, you know, it's just like a one-on-one thing. He's very sociable, so it's nice. So yeah, that's basically my week. I hope all of you are having awesome weeks and, you know, getting your stuff done. I'm very proud of all of you and your accomplishments, and it's just nice to, you know, see familiar faces, because I didn't really see you guys over break, which I'm kind of sad about, but, you know, it's okay. I see you guys here, and I know about your lives, and I guess that makes me really happy. So, anyway, I love you all. You're wonderful, beautiful, beautiful people, and I will talk to you later. Bye.